Peace TV reporters have been active at the UN headquarters since 2010, the age of former UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon. They are often invited to gather pictures and news about high-level meetings and events at the UN headquarters. We usually report live on the scene the events of dozens of countries, including the US, France, the UK, Israel, Germany, Russia, Egypt, Kuwait, Bulgaria, Ukraine, and Morocco, and the EU at the UN headquarters and their residences in New York. Our news reports have, in part, kept the international community up to date with the work of different governments so that people everywhere will know the great efforts and contributions of the UN to world peace, international affairs, and multilateralism.
Come on and take the stage.
First of all, I unfortunately don't have a PhD. This is my lifetime regret. And just unfortunately, I wish I had a PhD. Once in university in a developing country, wanted to do an honorary doctorate degree. I really felt that I didn't pursue it. Because I think PhD really needs to be done. So I don't have that, unfortunately. But I have 2 masters, so it's compensation a little bit. So I'm very happy to be here. Really, President of the General Assembly, President of the International Science Council, and also colleagues and friends. I'm supposed to have 5 minutes. I used 1 minute already. And this is about evidence based decision making, right? Disabilities about it. So what can I say, really, to a group of experts who have been working on this issue all the time? I thought I'd probably just to give a couple of examples of what we're doing to use evidence to try to help our developing country partners to achieve these things. One example I want to give is about the issue of debt. As you know, there's a serious debt stress among developing countries. And the different based decision disabilities about it. So what can I say really to a group of experts who have been working on this issue all the time? I thought I'd probably just to give a couple of examples of what we're doing to use evidence to try to help our developing country partners to achieve these things. One example I want to give is about the issue of debt. As you know, there's a serious debt stress among developing countries. And the different studies show that 50 to 60 countries are in debt stress right now. That means they either are struggling to pay the debt service or they are on the verge of default. So, what does that mean for SDGs? So how can we do something to get action? Because the Secretary General has really tried to call for actions through this stimulus plans. What can we do? Because the decisions are not in the hands of a lot of the member states, unfortunately. The UNDP certainly cannot make that way. But we can do something to really call for action. So 2 days ago, we published a report called The Human Cost of Inaction, Poverty, Social Protection, and Debt Service. So we wanted to really use evidence to say that it is serious, the situation is serious. Why? 46 countries spend more than 10% of their government revenue for debt payments on their national debts. So 46 countries spend more than 10% of their national budget for debt payments, debt service. And in low-income countries, they spend 2.3 times more on debt servicing than on social assistance, and 1.4 times more on debt servicing than on health assistance. So, as a result of 160 million people have fallen into poverty since 2020. So this is what we're trying to use evidence, use data to speak on issues. But we're not just stopping at the point of the problems. Because to reach the 165 million people out of poverty, the world only needs to spend $12.24 billion a year. 0.009% of the world's GDP. Through our simulation of machine, that can be done. So this is, I think, the core of evidence that what we are talking about. And one more example, very quickly. As we all know, only 12% of the SDG targets are on track, based on the Secretary's published report. Those are the global So Secretary General's notion is that we need a rescue package. But how? We have been talking about these SDGs for quite some time. So what can be done? What can the young people help them to this call for action? So you can tell us what the government's priorities are, which we already know, and we want validation for that. And then we know the interconnections between the SDGs, different SDGs, that are really standardized templates. But what we're doing is to plot the progress against what the government says are priorities. And you immediately see the connections between the priorities that government say are the priorities and where the SDGs are making that actually will have impact on achieving these priorities. We often see, for example, if you take actually some institutional quality, the quality of governance, you can actually help achieve a lot of valuable SDGs if we just focus on some of the actions. So these are the kind of evidence we try to find to help the SDG summit that is going to take place in September. And I hope that we're learning this together. And I'm very happy that you're working with our organizing this event. And I hope with this kind of discussion, we will generate the synergies among our different organizations and really help achieve us in the next 7 years. Thank you very much.